Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're going to do a little bit of a campaign push, so we're in chapter 26. I'm trying to find a team that really works here. I ran this campaign, this chapter campaign quite a few times and still can't seem to get this to work. As you can see, Belinda's getting banished. As soon as she comes back, she gets one or two attacks, goes right back to banished, which that is what makes Tassie so powerful. So I tried to stick with the CC of Falks here. And Arthur is strong, just doesn't seem to ever want to die. Seems between his shield and his abilities that he does have significant survivability. So this time I finally got this this campaign chapter down, so very excited about that. Even with the Mega Tassie banishes there. And if you look, he did significant amount of damage. When you look at Belinda doing 10 million, him doing 5 million. I know she was banished quite a bit, but for him to be a tank, he does do a pretty good amount of damage. But switching up the team here, and wanted to go with Nara. If you guys know anything about Nara, she is very, very burst DPS, but she actually will impale the target straight across from her, which was Namora. I wanted to try to keep Namora somewhat stunned, which I know between the charm that she does, the heal she does, and then Arden's roots, this is a pretty tough team to deal with, especially if you don't have the AoE to kill Grezel's minions. But as you can see, Nara just grappled her target, pulled a second target, which was Naru, started just killing him. Unfortunately, we got a defeat here. But I've seen Nara endgame, even 5-star Nara, super, super solid hero just because she has the ability to grapple. Again, she pulls Namora straight over, gets rooted again, which we kind of expected. Gets Grezel's shield there, which we purge off. And we got an early shield there, which is good. And we have an ad on Namora in the bottom, which fortunately she killed him, but that's okay. We actually got Namora down there, and we got her with Nara's ultimate ability, which gave Nara a shield. She had that little red blood shield. So I think after we clear that out, and her stun ability is just, she is a burst DPS. Using her in the tank position doesn't really work too well. And I've noticed especially where if you have her in a position where a hero is going to hop away, like an Athalia or a Sylvana, she'll actually grapple whoever is the next person who's kind of closest, so she'll pull over a tank. So luckily we got that chapter down, or got that campaign down. And this again is going to be Nara grappling the other side, which these little dark dwarves are pretty tough to deal with, especially the one that she grappled, because he actually puts up a little gun on the other side that can just continuously blast you. So here we're taking away his energy. Again, she gets her shield, then she goes right to Brutus, which I love, knocks him down, starts just pounding on him. And almost took him down with the ultimate. All right, so pushing chapter 26 looks pretty good so far. I believe that puts us to 26-6, which this is going to be a really hard team. Vert does a lot of damage. Thane does a lot of damage. Brutus's immunity and the Ascended Morella has a tendency to pretty much kill you right off the bat, especially when her Phoenix comes out. Yeah, this is going to be another stage that might take a couple times to work on. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the summons. I want to do some couple summons, go through my soul stones on this account, see if we can get anybody up. So hopefully we get some good, which a Nara copy, that is very, very nice. I believe that will get her to 2 stars, maybe 3 stars. And we do have quite a bit of rare soul stones. Been saving up our gems for a little while, because I wanted to do the Stargazer. Talked to a lot of people. They said the Stargazer, 15,000 gems. Pirate, this is for you. I have my 15,000 gems, been saving them for a while. I was going to go with Khazard, but I do want to get some more copies of the twins. So let's go ahead and see. So we have 3 pulls, so we should be guaranteed 1 copy of them. So off the first pull, we get a copy of them. Very, very nice. Stargazer is being kind, so 5,000 more gems. Let's see what we pull this time, which it is another copy of them. So we get double copies of the twins. Very awesome. They are the hero. Let's see if we can pull one more. One more. Come on, come on. Unfortunately, not one more, but we do get a rare Mauler card. So not too bad. 3 pulls, 3 rares, and 2 of them were our choice heroes. So let's see what we get out of these cards, which another copy of Brutus. Very good. And then 2 rare cards there. So let's see who we can get up. I know we have a couple heroes here, but we do have 10 scrolls plus some companion points. So hopefully we can pull 1 or 2 more elites out of here, which we do get another elite. Okay, copy of Orc. I've heard endgame he is very, very solid. And I feel like on this account, even though we've progressed pretty well, we could have been way, way further with the progression if we would have stuck with just a couple heroes. I feel like when it comes to the signature items and the emblems, I've kind of just spaced them out too much, which there we have another copy of the twins. We have a copy of Nara, so we can get her up. So very excited to get the twins up to Legendary now, and I do have another copy sitting there to get them to Legendary Plus. Just need 1 more copy. And I'm trying to find a team to replace the Wrizz battle because of the Lorzen nerf or fix or whatever you want to call it. So let's go take just a quick look at the team here, which I'd like to get Hendrik up. He'd be very, very solid. Thane, I've heard, is pretty good, but Santranda, I think is her name. We can go ahead, and I believe we do have enough copies now to get her up. Every time I've used her, she dies, and she dies very, very early, but getting her to Ascended will give us 5 more levels in the Resonating Crystal. And hopefully if they do a rework or anything like that, we'll be able to get her up. But very excited to have another Ascended Mauler in there. Wilder team, we're still just waiting for some more fodder. I have a couple Ascended there. And Nara, we do have another copy that we just got there. And I do want to get Pharrell up. But for now, it will be Nara going to 3 stars. So very excited. I do use her. She is, like I said, more of a situational hero. But with her signature item, especially 30, where it removes the health requirement for her ultimate ability. So she can just absolutely destroy people when she gets her signature item unlocked at 30. So looks like that might be up. I need 1 more copy of Isolde to get him up. And then still got the 5-star Arthur that's pushing it. So let's see what else we got going on. I think that's about it for tonight. I wanted, like I said, I wanted to look at the Wrizz fight just because I've been kind of trying to build a team without Lorzen. I've tried Lorzen a bunch, and this was the best team comp that I came up with. So if you have a better team comp, let me know in the comments below. Baden does a lot of damage, and I don't have a signature item that high because I want Wrizz to actually kill some of the minions. I'm not sure if it's more beneficial to keep him alive, but when he loses a certain amount of minions, they do their Spectral Strike ability. So as Wrizz is taking down the minions, and here the twins did link Baden and Belinda, and that was kind of the combination that I was looking for. Now normally with this comp I do about 500 million. I know it should be a little bit higher because of the twins, which with 50 seconds left we're at about 3.5, and the twins are actually still up. So glad I got double copies of them. 1 more, get them Legendary Plus. So we are at 500 million with about 30 seconds left, 32 seconds left. And the twins go down when Rowan goes down. So broke the 600 million with 20 seconds left. significantly more damage. I'm liking the Baden combo, and Baden is very, very solid for this, and I think we're going to hit over 700 million. First time since the lores and nerf that I actually hit a 700 million number, which we hit 711, so 711 million damage, which as you can see, Baden did a ton of damage there, which is why I like him, because when the ads start dying, they do the spectral strike. So let's go ahead and run it. We'll run it twice more. Change up the team comp, and the reason I put him up front is Rosline will actually now link with Belinda to see if that does quite a bit more damage. Twins haste the entire team, including hasting the ads. And as you can see there, Rosline and Belinda are linked together. So hopefully that'll push a little more damage, because if you don't know anything about Rosline, not only does she buff Belinda's damage when she's using her energy and with her signature item, Rosline does a ton of damage herself. Belinda's usually number 2, and Rosline's usually the second. Which we got 45 seconds left. We're almost at 400 million. And still, the team's still up. Rowan's still up. Twins are still up. Which is the big part of getting them from Elite Plus to Legendary. It adds I believe it's a 20% buff to their base stats, which is absolutely huge. So it looks like we're going to land just about the same here. We're about 12 seconds left and almost at 700 million. Rosline goes down on that one. But look at the damage. Wow, so what was that? And look at her damage now. So literally just swapping their spot for the twins to link them did that much more damage. Rosline versus Baden. So that was a total of, I believe, 721. So 10 million damage more. All right, so last attempt. We're going to go ahead and swap the signature item, because Baden has the crit item right now. So we're going to go ahead and just swap it for Rosline. I'm sure this is going to nerf the damage. I just want to see the damage that Rosline is doing. Because now I've heard that for Rosline, always use the crit item that I just put on her, because that will improve her damage by a ton. I've used the ring, and it seems like that was the highest damage that I've gotten, is when she's actually using the ring. And I apologize, the Durs items, not 100% sure on the name. I think the ring is the conviction, and the other one, I don't remember. But as you can see here, the twins cast haste so fast. And the twins actually went down early on this one, which isn't going to help at all. Last time I think they survived that second hit, so I think this one's going to be quite a bit lower. But we know 721 is the number to beat. 721 million damage on Wrizz, which with 30 seconds left, Rowan goes down, which that's usually the one that he does. So we're at 500 million now, which this is going to be quite a bit lower. Not even sure if we're going to hit 600. So makes a big difference with the twins kind of dying out early. I could have went ahead and restarted that, but 583 million. So 721 million, big difference there. 130 million less. So sticking with this team comp that I have. Like I said, if you have a better team comp, let me know in the comments below, because we're trying to maximize our damage on Wrizz. And of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.